are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Right. Why does it get complex? And this is where we start, okay? Narcissism becomes significantly more complex, volatile, and dangerous during separation and divorce because the process directly threatens the narcissistic individual's core psychological defense. What follows is not a linear escalation, but a multi-layered destabilization. This sounds too great to let it start in the middle of the live. So I'm going to start Facebook also, okay? This sounds too fun than to let it start in the middle, okay? Yes, this sounds too. So the topic is how complex does narcissism get during separation and divorce, okay? Oh, I thought I had Facebook on. And then we can start, okay? The topic again is, why does narcissism get complex during separation and divorce? And I start again. Narcissism becomes significantly more complex, volatile, and dangerous during separation and divorce because the process directly, that's what threatens the narcissistic individual's core psychological defense. You get it? What follows is not a linear escalation, but a multi-layered destabilization. The narcissist is dependent on you for emotional satisfaction, for sexual satisfaction, for financial satisfaction, for companionship, for inflation of ego and self-esteem. When he goes out with you, right? Because you are his wife, you get recognition, you get recognized, you get acknowledged, you get respected. Hello. You get respected. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? But all of a sudden, you are seeking divorce from a person that relies on you for that. Hey, Ahmed, welcome back. A person that relies on you for that self-satisfaction. I'm good. You see that? That is what happened. They become rowdy. They become emotionally dysregulated. You get it? So this is what they do. They have to now employ the multi-layer destabilization tools. The tools out there that they can use to destabilize, they have to start employing. What are the tools? Behavior. The tools that can trigger your behavior, because they themselves, they don't have the ability to stay in control, self-regulate, emotionally stay balanced. I got swag. Okay, thank you. You get it? Systems that affect behavior, legal strategies, parental and social systems simultaneously. They can never use one or the other. They have to use all of them against you. The parent, the family law system, your shelter, your finances, legal issues, parenting. They're going to use the kids. The best favor you will do yourself is not to have a child with a narcissist. The best favor you will do yourself is never to have a child with a narcissist. If you have a child, I don't understand Espanol. If you have a child, hola, no Espanol. When you have a child with a narcissist, you will know no peace. But if you buy this book, you are going to learn how to counteract, how to not give the narcissist your energy. And you will see how you become confident. You see how whatever they are doing, you will not even, if they are here, you are looking here. Have you ever had that behavioral a patient, and then they need the personality disorder patients, and they need your attention to keep amplifying their behavior, but you are looking at this with your periphery eye, with your periphery, looking at them. So they want to make sure you are, as soon as you tend to look at them, they amplify the bad behavior, the maladaptive way of behaving. But when you put your eye away from them and you are just looking and showing they are safe, as long as they are safe, you don't give them that attention, you see they'll be quiet, they'll be okay. They'll do it, they'll be okay. But the minute you give them, oh, are you, the minute you ask that borderline patient, how are you doing? Oh, that is when they will milk your emotion all over again. I'm from Palestine. Oh, okay, nice to meet you. Your face is very, okay, yours is very blue. Mine is very whatever. Yours is very blue, okay? You get it? So understand that narcissists will not leave you alone once you leave them, okay? Core psychological triggers. Ego injury and loss of control. When you leave a narcissist, their ego becomes injured. What's your name? My name is Epa Worldwide. Just as you see, my name is Epa Worldwide. Thank you for coming. Like and share, okay? Ego injury and loss of control. That is number one reason why the narcissist stays fighting. You took their power away. You bruised their ego. You took their confidence away. They are not going to Princeton. They are not going to make you have peace. Okay? Separation represents what? Loss of control. When you are separated from the narcissist, you have put them in a position where they feel lost. They don't have control. They don't have control over their partner anymore. That is very upsetting to the narcissist. You get it? When you are separated from them, what does that mean? That means for them, to their brain, to their psychological brain, this is how it bruises and injures their ego. Okay? They perceive that as what? Loss of image management. Remember, hey, where is my jalapeno? Because I need some in my house right now. Good evening. How are you doing? I need jalapeno. So if you come here, make sure you bring your jalapeno. You see what I'm saying? The way they perceive you separating from them is that now they are going to go to church and they are going to be seen as a single person, as a failure, as a man that couldn't keep their home together. You think they are going to make it easy for you? They will not. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for coming. I miss you though. Whilst you were gone, we have 2 books, so don't forget to grab your copy. You get it? They are perceived now, image management. Because of you, they come, Mr. and Mrs. I told you guys, Facebookers, when someone told me the Liberian man will forget that if I marry him, all his perception is how he will go to church with you. He will go to parties with you, birthday parties, and at the church they call people Mr. and Mrs. So if he gave me 10,000 reasons why it is a benefit for me to marry him, because I will accord the respect. People refer to us as Mr. and Mrs. I don't think my face is dirty. My face is very beautiful. I think yours is. Anyway, my face is very beautiful. Okay, I am God's creation. God created me in his own image, and you are pained. You see, this is a symptom of a narcissist. When a narcissist don't feel confident, they have to come and make you feel little. This is an example. This is your husband you are living with. Out of nowhere, she show up. Ah, this is your hair that you did today, dear. Ah, it's so different. It looks like an old person's hair. This is a narcissistic personality. Gaslight you. Ah, he told you that thing not to you. Start internalizing and think it's true. That's what this person is doing. You understand? My face is dirty. My face is black and beautiful. Ah, my face is wonderful. It pain you. Very beautiful. It pain you. You get it? That is the problem. You see? So narcissists, they want you to stay. Thank you so much. Thank you. You should go and get your copy at Tapa. Go and get your copy because this book is created for you and everybody. You need to know about these things. You need to know about narcissism. You need to know how to give it back to them. You need to know how to understand that the problem is not you, it is them. A stranger meeting you on social media telling you your face is dirty and you want to be worried, but that is your husband you live with. That is your husband. That's how they behave. They are never okay. They don't know how to be happy on their own. They are not self-reliant. They are not emotionally self-reliant. They are not self-regulated. They have dysregulation, emotional dysregulation. It's a whole diagnosis on its own. So as long as they can make you feel little about yourself, they remain in control. And that is why they become bruised. They become achy when you yank your power and take off. You get it? The other thing that they do is they lose narcissistic supply. Don't forget what our topic is. How complex does narcissism get during separation and divorce? So I'm telling you the reason why the abuse is more intense after divorce. The narcissistic trauma, the narcissistic abuse is more severe and intense after divorce, worse than when you are together. When you are together, you had enough, you finish talk, you talk, it's nothing is changing, you say, I'm done. You think you know it all. The worst is the day you said, you know, do if you do again. Paned. You see, Paned, as long as Regina Daniel keep presenting classy and making him look good in public, he's good. The minute the person that boasts his ego among his peers when they go to the public events is gone, he has to prove you that I have power over you. Where are you going? I will yank you back. I will abuse you. I will denigrate you. I will tell people you use drugs when you are not using drugs. I will tell people you are mentally ill. You should go to rehab, because that's the only way the narcissist will look good again. When they can destroy you, destroy your image, tarnish you, they feel in control. And that is where this book comes into play. That is where this book comes into play. Healing reflection prompts. When was the last time silence felt like safety instead of punishment? Does that ring a bell? You were living there. Then for the very first time in your life, you were laying down there, just silent. After the chaos, separation, you finally laying down there in that bed. Oh my, I didn't know this is how peace feels like. When was the last time silence felt that way? The last time you were silent, you were gaslighted. You were called all kind of names. I'm talking to you. Why are you not talking to me back? Why are you this? Why are you that? And they are fighting you. They have so much energy. But all of a sudden, mommy, don't mind that. Of course. So the video of your and your children when they were younger, I love that video a lot. Look at how your son was playing. My dear, we have tons, and because of the things I teach, I don't like showing my breeds. Would you have thought that I was dealing with this situation then? You wouldn't. But they will tell you I'm a bad parent. They will stage me as a villain, and the court will believe them. And when you take these videos to court, multiple times you will see videos of me and the kids. How how would I be able to stage those videos and pictures each time? You go to court, they'll tell you they shouldn't take it as exhibit because you staged them. Greetings, Miss Aina. Good evening. Miss Aina, get my books, so get two and tag me. I want to see you get them. Finally, guys, Miss Aina, finally. Miss Aina is one of the OGs, okay? Like Atapa. You see what I'm saying? Who would have thought that me, Mamle Yoko, and most of those videos and pictures, I went to his school on his birthday when I don't have access. For Ivan missed out a lot because his school authorities were able to use, don't forget he said he has his autistic, we put him away in this disabled people's school, so they controlled the situation and they would not let me get access. But because Ivan wasn't it was in a regular environment, it was much easier. If I buy food, you see the food I left Evan with after spending lunch time with him at break or his break time for his birthday, and I bought him lunch to take to the house for his brother. They trash it. They'll tell you it's dirty. You get sick. It's not good. If we buy them clothes, it's dirty. They'll trash the clothes that I buy. But the clothes, I think he takes them and gives it to the Jaden guy, the one he had with the girl that broke our marriage. Because you cannot buy Levi clothes, Tommy Hilfiger clothes, Ralph Lauren clothes for your kids, and they tell you, let's trash this. So in the kid's face, I'm sure he makes it seem like he put it in the trash can in front of the kids. I bought eyeglasses for Ivan because Ivan is supposed to use glasses. And I gave it to the school to be using. When he saw it, he wasn't sure if the school bought it or not, or I bought it. He was, okay, oh, that looked nice on you. Until the day he got to know it's me who bought it. That glass looked ugly on you. How are you going to telling your child this thing? How are you building the child's self-esteem and self-confidence, the child's identity? So narcissism gets very complex. I will get 2 books for my daughter. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Aina. Guys, when you buy the books, write me a review in Amazon and tag me, post it and tag me on it. Let me know your views on the books, okay? Have you been anyways? My country is okay. All right. You see what I'm saying? Think about it. This is what I deal with. This is the same person you were living with and you were raising kids with and you thought cared about you and you open your legs and have kids with. So do you see how it gets after divorce and separation? It gets complex. Narcissism gets complex, extremely complex. If you have not experienced it, you cannot explain what it is. That is why it's high time we start gaining knowledge. It's high time we start buying. Put a little bit money into this. And gain knowledge, gain insight. Save yourself and your children from the trauma. Every day I see these kids. Yesterday I was with the kids. This evening they called me. I said, oh, I need a break. Today and tomorrow I won't get paid, but let me take this class because you know what? That would be a certificate. This is a certification I can get to get a teaching job somewhere that will give me a little bit peace than working with these kids that are emotionally destroyed because of things like this. At least I can have a peace for the next few days from not dealing with that. So what I'm telling you is something I deal with every day at work. And I feel like we can solve this problem by gaining knowledge and insight. Hello, hello, hello. Present, hello. You get it? Okay. So it says what? Cause psychological triggers when you say, I no go fit do again. Daughter is going through this right now. See what I'm saying? But people will not buy because people said, oh, they are not getting it because it's coming from me. Who is hurting? Who is in pain? My dear, get it and don't look at who wrote it. Get it for your own. You need to gain knowledge about it. The best part of my book is because I'm a therapeutic person, I also gave you the roadmap. It's not just telling you what it is, but I showed you how to come out of it. I'm not those pastors that will say, I've seen that you had an accident. Hey, when the Shay is going to have an accident, but they cannot never pray against you having the accident. So it doesn't happen. I gave you all that you need. So this is your therapy mate. You can go to your therapist with this book, and you can use this with your therapist also. You can read it alone or use it with your therapist for guidance and support, okay? Your therapist can go through it with you and then show you the way, if something you don't understand. And I'm here too. If you need something, you book an appointment with me and boom, we meet. I send you the Zoom link like I do with some of you, and we meet and we get it done, okay? All right. So you see, loss of control over the image management. I will explain these two already, so I will not repeat it. Loss of narcissistic supply. I said this one. We've explained this many times. I don't need to explain that one also. Exposure to dependency masked as dominance. You want me to explain that? Let me shift. Dependency, codependency masked as dominance. You are married to that man that you thought he has the alpha male. He's a masculine person, but you don't know that it's you that is inflating that masculinity in him. It is you making him feel. I came, I sat on the table, I got fed, I was served plates, ogono soup, but what's the name? Afa soup. There are Nigerian people. What are your soup names? Afa. Is it Afa soup? Atapa, put it in the comment section now. Offer soup, right? Euro, is it Oro soup and fufu and pounded yam? He feel like, yes, now me get husband, now me get wife, now me go chop first, hey, now me go still chop last. Hey. When you are gone, who is cooking that food for him to be chopping first and chopping last? Now he feel weak, he feel angry. Why how dare you leave me? How dare you don't supply me the food, cooked, nicely cooked food again? Get to the gate. But he forget that as you sit in this house for the whole day raising these kids alone, it is even more draining and damaging and psychologically overwhelming than him going and do that 8 hours and come. But you did that alone. You did the homeworks and you still did the school run and you still cooked. So he come and eat. I'm not saying don't cook for your husband. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying these are some of the reasons why they become more vicious and angry when you take off that you don't want to do again. You got so many books. I got only two. Healing from Narcissistic Love, Reclamation of Self After Rejection, Betrayal, Abuse, and Emotional Manipulation. And this one here is Breaking and Mending the Bonds, Healing the Hidden Wounds of Parental Alienation. Right? That's what they call themselves. So, alpha male. Yes, now. So, when the soup is no more coming, then you see, hello, my name is, okay. When the soup is no more coming, when they finally realize that Jesus, now when I come home, I sleep in that cold bed alone. I am not able to have somebody. Let me tell you a story. A man that was married. Then they said that they said though, allegedly, if they are wrong, I'm wrong. This man has been cheating on the wife. He got tired. She got tired. Finally, when she got tired, men start waking up because when you let him, you stress her, at some point you'll be left alone. This woman stopped talking. She will cook. She will do everything perfect. That is the person planning their narcissistic escape. She is now content that, you know what, by hook or crook, you will not change. You will go to heaven and come. This person will not change. She has come to the acceptance phase of her reality. No, Oga is running all over the place in circles. Why is the woman not upset anymore? Why is the woman not complaining anymore? Why is the woman wanting divorce this time? I've done this all my life and she never left. Why is she leaving this time? How selfish. How annoying. How, like, I don't even have a name. She should stay and be putting up with your wretched ass that your parent didn't raise you to have self-esteem and self-conscience, and you think that cheating on her while she still stays with you is your right. And the day she decides she wants to leave, you are confused and asking the whole world why. But why? Why does she want to leave this time? That is what is happening. Your grandmother and your grandmother that stayed, we are not in that era. I'm telling you, if you are lucky as a man and your wife is able to stay when the kids are little, expect that woman to pay back in their late 40s and 50s when the kids are going to college or high school and they are independent. I'm telling you, most women today are staying because they need the support to raise the kids. They need you as child care provider. They need you to babysit. They need you to support in paying the bills. When these kids get to somewhere, they'll be gone. So it's time for you to start wising up if you're a man and you are listening. Okay, is that wallpaper? I don't know. Oh, you mean these are plenty books? No, I don't have plenty books. I have 2 books. I am an author of 2 books. Okay, these are not real books. Okay, you get it. So for the narcissistic personality, this is not experienced as grief. It is experienced as annihilation. You want to understand what annihilation is? You know me, I have to always make sure I get it from the horse's own mouth for you. Means the complete destruction or obliteration of something, reducing it to nothing. He felt like you have reduced him to zero. You have made him remember I used to tell you irrelevant. Make people irrelevant. The minute you choose to live a narcissist, you have made them irrelevant. And that annihilation is what pisses them off. And that is what makes them become more vicious. We're coming. I'm coming. I will make sure I tackle you on this ground. Narcissist won't leave you alone, especially if you have that child with him. So you need to start investing into learning. Start investing into learning. Get both of the books. They will help you. Okay? What happens when they feel that way? The nervous system shifts into fight for survival mode, not emotional processing. They start, you know how you go, it rain in Africa, then the water, all the erosion going on, now the water become muddy, rowdy. They don't sit to process the thing. They don't sit to do this. They get depressed, they get frustrated, they get so right away, how upsetting that is causes them to become reactive. So the more that nervous system activates like that, the more they plot, they sabotage, they plan, they use the flying monkeys, the smear campaign. Don't forget, the time your nervous system was activated and working and acting that way, that was the time he's doing what he's doing, and you still putting up to it, and you were hopeful that he would change, and you keep trying. The book will tell you what is going on. Are you seeing the two? So you have the nervous system activation when you were putting up and still trying and getting upset and crying and going through the Stockholm syndrome, the honeymoon phase back and forth. Your nervous system activates and you react. You become reactive. You become upset. The day you have peace and I become happy because somebody has listened to my teaching. That is the day the table turns. Now, the nervous system activation is on their end. Let them experience it and let's see how fun that is. Let's see who sleeps and don't sleep and start counting ceilings. Let's see how that is. That's how life is. Life is too short to be nursing an adult with behavior issue. I'm telling you, I love mental health, guys, but I cannot stand behavior health. Hey, I can't stand behavior health. I still deal with it because it's my career, but I can't stand behavior health because of just that. You have to be nursing somebody's behavior. You have to be nursing oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Okay, let's move on. So we're going to phase two. Phase two, okay? We've explained what happens with the core psychological trigger, the main reason why they don't leave you alone after separation. Number two, shock, denial, counterattack. Sabotage, counterattack, that's the sabotage. You see, internal experience. What is going on internally? Narcissistic injury, intense shame, masked as rage. They are angry. That's why they are vicious. The shame and humiliation you put them through, now they have to explain to their friends why you left them. They have to explain to their friends while you left them. That shame, that injury you created in them. So are you understanding narcissism now? Are you understand how complex it is? So it is not on the surface value. You need to experience it. You need to study it. You need to understand it so that you need to know how to, to give them the dose, people. Giving them the dose don't always mean fighting. I love it when you are silent like that. I love it when you are silent like that. Imagine me having an LPN job, working $20 an hour, working Monday to Friday, 12-hour shift. Somebody that was never regarded. All of a sudden, I brought home $1,400 every week. And so, if that 6:30 come and I'm not home, somebody is beginning to have lack of self-esteem, lack of self-confidence. They start assuming, start being delusional, start perceiving things, thinking someone else have your attention now with a child that is still breastfeeding. Where are you? And I will ignore, and I will be silent, and I will ignore. So do you see how the silence I gave while being married and going to the crap was different from the side, because I'm still there. So it wasn't as vicious. I didn't see the viciousness. But you see how vicious it got, nasty it got after I actually was not physically present. The shame, the humiliation has to be turned into rage because of the narcissistic injury you created in them. Fragmentation of self-image, similar to image management in the psychological trigger. You have fragmented their image. Now they have to find ways and means to keep their composure, to manage their composure. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Are you understanding? So why are you not getting the book yet? Let me see hands. Those who went to Amazon to get the book, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. The body as compass. Healing self-trust begins not in the mind, but in the body. The body is the first witness and the final truth teller. You see, the nervous system we are describing. It will signal through sensation long before cognition can become words. You start anxious, you start being anxious, you start having sleepless nights, you start having nightmares, you start having, insomnia. Your body, your nervous system is responding to the trauma long before you choose to pay attention to it. It will signal through sensation long before cognition can form words. The next time you feel uncertain, pause. Notice what your body does. Does your chest tighten or open? Panic attack. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Are you understanding or not? Go grab this book. Go grab this book. You need to understand how narcissism works, why it's complex, why narcissism is complex, especially after the separation and divorce. Are you getting it? Received betrayal rather than mutual dissolution. Get it? The denial and the counter-attack phase, the external experience. The first one was your psychological trigger. The second one is the shock. Just like I was explaining in the book, just in a different way. You get it? Okay. Threats. Now, what are they going to do? External behaviors. That's the part that you smell pepper. I always sleep like a baby now. Yes, so yes. When the peace finally locates you, you will say, thank you, Oluwa. Oluwa is involved. Oh. You sing and praise your Lord. Are you seeing that? So after you did all these things, you did the psychological injury, thanks to your teachings, ma'am. I know because of my teaching. I'm sorry, guys. I have life too. Right now, I'm sitting. I don't even have $100 in my bank account, and I'm scared of filing taxes too because I don't know what they will say again this year. But I'm hearing that he's giving us some tax cuts, so let's see what happens. You get it? So because I have my own life in bills, it's difficult to come online. Okay, guys, share this video, like it. Make it if you Facebook, if you don't have access to it, YouTube, I'm streaming also on YouTube, so you are definitely going to have it. Share it to somebody that is having a long drive and let them use it as their master class, and pay attention to the title. Again is how complex, it's a question, how complex does narcissism get during separation and divorce? And that's what I'm explaining. We are not going to get to the bottom. I had a phone call. Sure, no worries. We are not going to get to the bottom and read everything, but at least I'll get somewhere. At least you have the gist of what we are discussing, right? So now what are they going to do? When you created that injury in them, what do you think they should do? You tell me. Start telling me. The Facebookers, they should know because they have graduated from 2022. 2023, they have graduated. They need to tell me in the comment section, else I won't continue. So external behavior, this is what's going to do. This is what you're going to see. Minimizing or denying the separation, because they have to go through the phases of grief. The rejection, denial. It's in this book. Get this book. Okay, get the books. Okay, both of them. They are going to go through all the phases. Okay. They are going to try and minimize it, pretend, claim face. They are going to save face. They're going to come and pretend like they are doing well, but behind closed door, they are replacing alcohol. They are taking alcohol. They are smoking. When they are angry by themselves, they don't have you again to use you as their punching bag, and they are verbal abuse directed and thrown at you. Then they come out, dress up, put on the dark so you don't read their eyes. So you don't read the eyes. You're going to read it by hook or crook. You see that? Minimizing or denying the separation. Some will refuse to sign the divorce paper for you. Next behavior you're going to see externally is the sudden charm offensiveness. I've changed. They'll come and pretend. The honeymoon face. Oh, if you let me see the kids, I have some things I want to give to the kids, and so they'll pretend until you get your ass back again. You're going to smell pepper, jalapeno. You're going to smell jalapeno. You get it? Immediate blame shifting. But you did it. But if you didn't do this, like this wouldn't happen. Imagine somebody that cheated, that went to wherever. Soon as he left, I filed divorce. Then now he's telling you, of course, when I filed divorce, they didn't give me until he got the divorce. the second time because of the state. Is it something I told you guys about it during the Quora teaching? I forgot the name anyway. So you see, blame shifting. Everything is your fault. If you didn't do this, like it, the person left to abandon you and your kids, then when he started smelling pepper there, he said, oh, at first I wasn't cheating. At first, self, I wasn't doing anything. These are his words. So I wasn't even, who cares? Nobody want to hear it. And shift blame. It's your fault that a grown human being, Adam's son, went to open somebody's, Eve's daughter's legs, have a baby there, and now he's facing the fire there, and now he has to blame you for it. Hey, Jesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations to me. Fox, what? Sorry, Ren, help me get a copy of my books, okay? They're on Amazon. Type in the title into Amazon. And YouTube have videos that have this thumbnail has the title. This have the whole title: Parental Alienation, Breaking and Mending the Bonds. And this one here, Healing from Narcissistic Love, is here. Okay, get them for me. Abi, you know. Adam's son say yes. Let me open Eve's daughter's legs and put a frog, the frog head in there. And then the frog head becomes frog son. Then it's somebody's fault. They shift blame. These people, they know how to blame people quickly. I'm telling you. So I'm telling you, narcissism is complex and it's severe and it's intense and it's very bad. Worse than when you were married. It becomes worse during the separation and the divorce phase. So it's important that you learn, gain insight. The language may not be the same, but the same meaning. Yes, now, the same meaning. As I'm reading here and I'm getting my note, reading from my notes, you see the nervous system activation. Read this book. Get it. You need to learn. The era we are in, the world is dark. You need to learn about narcissism, and you need to learn how to get out of it. No matter which phase you are in your journey, if you are just getting in and you are confused, imagine you just get in, you are seeing the sign, but you don't even know how the name, you can't pinpoint a figure on it, and then you came across this book. You start getting confused. You finish reading, but you read the book, then you see your partner. You read the book, then you see, is it not what I'm dealing with? Okay, get this book. Okay, get this. It will help you. You get it. Atapa, you can't laugh. Oh, these people, you can't laugh. Then now, when they realize no matter how much they do the roller skater, the 10, they can't get any headway. Guess what happens? Guess what happens? They are going to start threatening. Legal, financial, and your reputation. That's where they're going to employ the fly monkeys. That's where they're going to do the triangulation. Even this person said this and that about you. Even your sister said that. They make sure that the people that you love, the people that love you, they put in your head that they don't like you, that they even talk ill of you, that they've said things that are not good about you. So you need to wake up. You need to start learning about narcissism. Okay? This is not ambivalence. It is a strategic destabilization. They have to strategically destabilize you because you have strategically destabilized them, especially when you were tactful, when you were able to plan your narcissistic exit and you were able to plan it safely. That destabilization you created for them, they have to destabilize you. They have to make you homeless. They have to make you take your shelter. They have to make sure you lose your job. Like anything they can do. Bank account, they will strip you off it. Did you hear the woman we play her video at the beginning of the previous live? He will take your independence away. They will strip you of it. Strategic destabilization. It's important that you learn how to strategically plan your narcissistic exit. Because if you don't plan it well, they will destabilize you and you will be a failure. You'll be like, who? That's why some people leave and they run back. Did you see why Jenna Daniel came online at some point and said she's going back until Miss Johnson and what went back, intervened? How can a woman say I don't want to do, and then my husband go and arrest the woman's brother and arrest the woman's friends? For what reason? Control. Control. This is the control I'm talking about. So if I do that, then they will come. If I do that, then she will come back to marry me. Are you expecting that all that happened, this Virginia Daniel should come back and live with you? She would die. She should come back so you'll be like, I told you can't leave me. Remember? You see you are back. And then now you're going to abuse her even further. How is it that the woman live with you as a child, never smoked, but soon as he live with you, he's an addict? What happened? What went wrong? What did you do to her? Come on now. You see my point? So understand that you have to be very strategic. Otherwise, Now we are going to number 3, which is also phase 2, is narrative warfare. In other words, psychological and social manipulation. At this stage, narcissism becomes what? Relationally complex. Especially you have kids, gaslighting, rewriting relationship history. The same person that loved you and told you how pretty you are, all of a sudden, so who did this hair? Hey, so they didn't see any style to do. Look at someone telling me my hair is dirty, my face is dirty. That's how your narcissist behave in the house. Hey, so the hairdresser didn't see anything else to do. So so you went to the store, you didn't see any other dress than this. Okay. Hey. Okay, I won't do 36010, but if you go and buy the book, go to Amazon and buy these books. 2 books. Okay? Tell me, go and buy these books. All right? 2 books. For yourself and your loved ones. Give them out for gifts. Give them out for somebody's birthday and stuff, okay? All right. So you see, gaslighting. That's the tactic they use, right? At this stage, narcissism becomes what? Relationally complex. So they're going to use tools like gaslighting, smear campaign, victim inversion. Victim inversion is positioning themselves to abuse you, right? They position themselves so they can abuse you intensely. That's why I keep telling you, the abuse becomes worse when they finally realize that no matter what they do, the lab bombing won't work. The Stockholm syndrome you had that you used to come back, this time it won't work. So they're going to position themselves very well. Victim aversion, victim inversion. You see, Pepe. Recruitment of allies. Recruitment, the smear campaigners, the flying monkeys, trying to put in your head that people don't like you. Then they say it. It becomes your reality. You start internalizing, you start believing it. You start believing them. The more you feel confused and start believing these things, the more they feel empowered. No, that's what was described earlier. It's pretense, okay? It is pretense. Shame. It was shame something. Let me try and find it, guys. Let me try and find it. Where is it? Didn't I just read it? You guys were here. I read it. Shame something. Intense shame masked as rage. You see that? Intense shame masked as rage. That is the recruitment of allies and family, your friends, professionals, or even your co-workers that came here last time. They were saying this about you. Even so even you don't even you couldn't keep a job because of it, but he forgot that his behavior made you not to keep a job. He was not a supportive husband. You'll be in an emergency room with your kids. You'll be this, you'll be babysitting. You don't have babysitter. He won't come home to babysit. He would rather go and cheat with a girlfriend instead of coming home to watch the kids so you can go to work. After your employer can count on you to manage their business, they replace you. And that also you'll be gaslighted for it. You'll be blamed, victim blamed for it. Are you feeling me? That is the point I'm trying to make. Okay? So be very mindful of that. Objective. What is their objective when they are doing this? They are not doing this to reconcile, because now they have realized you are not coming back. The dominance of the story. They have to be, look at Jaybrook, they have to be the center. They have to dominate the situation. They have to make the situation about them. They have to become victims. They have to claim victim roles. You get it? Whoever controls the narrative controls social standing, credibility in court, access to children, emotional leverage. Guys, I love this. I love it. I love it. So when they are able to position and employ these tactics, and they are able to employ these tactics effectively, guess what happens? Look at Jaybrook, perfect example. I don't like to be using him again, but it is what it is. They claim social standing. Look at how much he became powerful in this social media. Today, who hears his name safe? All the traveling he's been doing is Nancy and the family that are now doing it for him. We cannot even talk loud about it. You see my point? So they claim social standing. They in court will believe them because now they have allies, they have witnesses, and you, the victim, you don't have one witness. They are going to recruit, groom, control, brainwash what to come to court and say against you. And you'll be standing alone with you and your God, and God knows the truth. Between God, you, and the demon, the truth hides there, and the judge looks at who is calmly sitting. Your Honor, you know, I want the best for my kids. Everything I'm doing, I even put them in a private school and this and that, and she disrupts them. Meanwhile, that's not the story. The story is you, the victim, put the kids in a private school, but because he has to go and pick them up or drop them off, and he won't do, because if he does that, he won't be able to go to the girlfriend's house. He comes to the court and change the story, and you'll be standing there. You'll be shocked because you know this is the total lie, and you'll be shocked. And if you react to it, the judge will tell you you are unable to compose yourself, so you should go and get mental health evaluation. That's why I wrote a policy and sent to them. I'm waiting. I have one response. I'm still waiting. I just don't have the energy, but I need to write. It's almost 2 weeks now, or 3 weeks. I need to write the follow-up emails to them again. You see that? This is what happened. This is the complex nature of narcissism, especially after divorce and separation. If you have a loved one that is going through it, send this video to them. Go to my YouTube and send them the link. Don't send from Facebook, okay? Facebook, I'm going to delete it. I'm doing it because of my Facebook lovers, but I'm going to delete it. But the link will be here. The YouTube one will be here. Those days when I was doing teaching, I always forget to, not forget, it wasn't my habit to do the videos on YouTube. Now that's what I'm doing because I want to keep my educational content together. So share the video on YouTube link to friends and family for me. Not again, Epa Worldwide. Prophetic and miracle ministry is too early in 2026 to throw your brother under the truck. I'm not doing that, honey. I'm not doing that. We are staying focused 2026. Don't you see? We stay focused. I still feel exhausted because of the amount of work I did between professional work and writing these books or finalizing these books. It was a lot. 2025, I was so exhausted. Look at me here. 2025, I didn't have enough day off and stuff. I'm tired. I was tired. I'm still exhausted. 2026, I'm trying to give myself a little break, but hey, when oh, yes, my word, would you stay home when you are broke? That's the point. But God is good. We are alive, so we are grateful. You see that they use social standing, they will use the court, social services, DSS, school systems, social workers. They will use all these systems against you. That is why you need to gain knowledge, gain insight. Okay. Then accessibility to the children. Oh Jesus, that's a different level, a different story, because your legs are always tied with a nylon rope. You see that nylon rope they used to hold a goat neck in Ghana, in Africa. That's how your leg is tied down for the till thy kingdom come. Okay, so the children becomes a big tool that will be used against you. At the end of the day, if you are not careful, you will be an adult with no children. An adult with children. If I say adult with no children, adult with children, but children are damaged, psychologically traumatized. How do I get my, anyway, that's my little son texting me. Traumatized, emotionally damaged, psychologically dysfunctional, chaotic, nightmares, PTSD, anxiety, you name it. This is why I wrote this book. So you and I learn and come out of this situation. Our kids cannot become this in Jesus' name. I'll go all out for the healing from narcissistic love. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Get that book, read it, share your thoughts. Make sure you write me a review on Amazon, post it and tag me on it, and share it with friends and family. You will need this book, okay? All right. If you have it and you read the portion you want us to do a master class, I'll be available. We can meet and do that also on, of course, YouTube. Okay. Important, yeah, emotional leverage. So they use the case, accessibility to the case, the emotional leverage. They're gonna get everybody to be on their side. They are gonna get everybody to be attacking you left, right. I said I went to African store, and if I tell you how people, Africa, how would you go and buy something, and that is your main place you do African shopping, and the cashier will attack you? Yes, these are the things I endured, because my only crime in this world was to be married to have kids, be married and have kids with a demonic monster, a narcissist. It wasn't fun. It's not fun. So I'm telling you, learn today and find peace. I know this book will meet you wherever you find yourself in the healing journey. This book was intentionally written for you. You will love it. I wrote it to help you. I wrote it to help families. I wrote it to help people. I wrote it to help people heal. Be intentional about reading this book. If you don't understand something, let me know. I'll do a live and we'll talk about it. All right? Now, the next one, legal weaponization. Hey, Jesus, guys, do we have to continue? Because it looks like, especially YouTube, we are 1 hour. I don't want it to be too long. Legal weaponization. You become broke. You pay lawyers. I still have lawyer bills. You want me to? I'll post them tomorrow. I still have lawyer bills. I have lawyer bills from $13,000 plus from 2018. Then I have a lawyer bill, the one from I pay $5,000 2022, and by the time we finish 2024, she said I owe almost 1,000, 3,002 something. I owe these 2 lawyer bills today. We're not talking about those that I refused to pay and they wrote them off. When the lawyer refused to do what I asked, because I make sure, and this is the thing, this is why you need to consult with me before you go and talk to your lawyer, so that I tell you what to do, because I am specific. That particular lawyer, I think I owe her thousands of dollars, a lot. I was specific from day one. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do that. And she did exactly that. So why would I pay you for messing up the case? for doing what I said don't do. So I'm paying you for doing what I said don't do. No, I will not pay you. I paid her a lot of money, but I couldn't continue paying her for messing up my case. I can't do it. So with her, and I wrote from her management. So them, they wrote off the bill after taking at least 20,000 from me. The rest was written off. My sister, you'll be broke. My brother, you'll be broke. Don't ever go to divorce court. Read this book so that you prevent the situation before you go to divorce court. And you, the women that are mean in your marriages, be careful. I saw a video this week, 3 days ago, a live video on TikTok. And this man, oh my God. Me, I don't like when people are going through such pain, man or woman. This man was talking about how he invested into the woman. He is into IT, but the woman is now a dental hygienist. He paid, he pushed her to attain the heights. And now the woman does things to hide, save money, buy properties, do this to hide. And he's already married to her, and because of the kids, and so he loves this woman. You can sense the pain in him. Oh my God. And the more we are telling him to stop, because he's still married. You see me, I tell you, I don't talk about my situation when it's active. I've healed, it's gone. I use it to teach. But when you are in that situation and you are on TikTok live where people will see your picture talking about your wife and take it to your marriage will spoil when you are not this man is aching. He's not psychologically ready to end that marriage. He loved this woman and out of the pain. So in that case, find a counselor. Sometimes read this book. Sometimes I said the closure you want, the woman will not listen to you. You are not ready to leave. You want to keep your house organized, together, intact. You have to find ways and means to heal and accept the situation, but position yourself in one corner where you save your sanity. I have to go. No worries. I'm coming to end because it's long. This is 1 hour plus, and I don't like my YouTube videos to be 1 hour. So we are going to continue this tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm home. When I finish my class, we'll continue. So we'll just do part 2 of how narcissism becomes complex after divorce. That's the topic. So we'll continue tomorrow. I know we're going to continue tomorrow, but I'm going to wrap this part out. Okay. Yeah. So you see, actually we should continue with this legal weaponization. We should continue with that tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow we'll do a part 2, how narcissism becomes complex after divorce and separation. That's the topic. So we're going to do part 2 of this tomorrow, and we're going to start with phase 3, legal weaponization, how they use the system as a weapon against you and their children. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Litigation abuse. Oh, Jesus. I filed until they are tired of not listening to me. Okay. So they gave me the case with no financial support, and I'm okay with it. Today, that's the result we have. Don't ever think these kids will not take the traits. They will. So you have to learn about these things early so that you position. That one is there, but I'm the one here always being bothered to answer calls. Look at him texting me and stuff. I'm glad to do it, but I get tired. A parent is there. I paid for driving school. He won't pay for it. I still have to go and pick him up. Today I thought I'll pick him up and teach him a little bit, take him for practice, but I got tired. And it's because he's not here, it's difficult. So going to pick him up, he's not like Ivan. I don't want to compare them. I'm trying not to compare them, So Ivan was super anxious, but careful. This one have the attitude of, oh, this is easy. I know. And then, oh, geez. Until you sit in that way, you give him the opportunity. It gets terrible. So I'm drained, he's drained, and I wish I can pay someone to teach him. Okay, but hey, I already paid $400 for the driving school. We'll see what God can do. You see, so when you're dealing with the nurses, this is it. Now I'm here sitting and parenting kids in 2 homes. and spending money related to 2 homes. Take note. Anyway, I really wish that my lawyer, my tax person will be able to file tax and say that, yes, I have 2 kids that I'm financially responsible for, because I can prove it. His clothes that I bought, food that I do grocery. Sometimes I'll go and do grocery, $300 for one child, aside my home. All this is part of dealing with narcissists, co-parenting with narcissists. So I'm begging you, help me purchase these books and save somebody's life. Purchase it and gift it to somebody. Give it to a child, a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old, a 15-year-old. Give it to them as a gift so that they will learn to not blame the mother or the father they are living with. And also, if they have to blame, they rather learn that, but this is what my father or my mother that I live with is doing. That's what is spelled in this book. My mother here is telling me my dad is not good, but my dad is really not that bad. My dad here is telling my mother is not good, but my mom is not that bad. So this book will either help them to not believe the toxic parent, or help them to crave and desire a relationship with a parent that is being portrayed as a villain. Okay, get this book and heal. I love you guys. Tomorrow we'll do part 2. Fingers crossed. Have a good night. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like if you're on TikTok, and I say TikTok, YouTubers. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for those who may have subscribed. Thank you. Facebook, thank you. Thank you all for coming, and thank you for coming to gain the knowledge that I want to deliver to the world. I pray that one of these days we'll be able to, sometime this year, because when Ivan goes to college in the fall, that's when I will have time to do, oh my God, the whole fall I'll probably clean my whole entire house up. I'll detox myself from being a parent. Then hopefully I'll work on trying to secure some talking gigs, not really to pay, because that's the charity aspect. Go to Ghana, go to schools, go to colleges, go to churches and talk to them. Spread the news on parental alienation. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night. I love you guys. Good night.